What's going on, everybody? It's your boy back with another YouTube video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This time we in my battle rap bag again. Summer Madness, Kings versus Queens, went down yesterday. Decent event, not too terrible. I think it's the first time they streamed live from the Urltv app. It definitely has some mishaps. It definitely started about 2 hours late. It's supposed to start at 3. That did not happen. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. I don't know if anybody else had this problem. I had to go back and forth from the website to the app, to the website to the app, and then I was on the website and the battles started playing and they started coming down, and there was something that was a notice was saying, oh, refresh your site. That shit happened like 6 times, and then I finally went to the Urltv app and the battles were actually playing in full and live at that point. But before that, the battles weren't playing on there. They kept playing the face-offs. So I don't know. They obviously got some kinks to work out with that. Of course, people in the comments was complaining. I was complaining. I was like, go back to caffeine. Like, for real. I don't know what that is about. Why we can't just get that shit together, man. Why we can't just start these battles on time. People got work. People got shit to do. People get tired. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. And it started on Sunday, which was weird also. You know, a lot of people was watching football and stuff like that. But let's talk about these battles. Kings versus Queens. First battle up, you had Official versus T-Top. Now, because of the technical difficulties, I came in on this the second round. It was either the second round or the end of Official's first. So I watched that battle again this morning, actually. I definitely had T-Top 2-1. I want to say the first and third. So, guys is up 2-1. Good battle, though. Good battle. Let me not skip out on that. I think Official has some choppiness this battle. She has some New Orleans references, were kind of like didn't hit as hard because they had switched the venue last minute due to weather concerns. But T-Top was on it. He had the jokes. He was talking about her cooking raw chicken in the Airbnb. All the fat jokes was hitting, all of that, all the angles was hitting on her. T-Top was very effective. He was probably one of the better males tonight too, which is being slept on. Nobody's really talking about that because going in, everyone was talking about he was going to be the weakest male. So, guys up 1 on that battle. Next battle. This battle was fire. Vixen the Assassin versus Rum Nitty. Man, Vixen came to play. She was on his helmet. Like, she was, man, Vixen was fighting for her life up there in a good way. Like, she was going in. I was very impressed by Vixen. I was smiling the whole time she was rapping. Like, she was going in. I was very impressed by Vixen. Performance, bars, angles, counter writing on 10. This is the best Vixen I've probably seen since DNA. And she was rapping for a minute. Like, all the females with definitive, like, clear, super clear wins, they was rapping for a long time. I did notice that. So, with that being said, Rum Nitty was getting crazy, but she was rapping for a long time. She was bombing the whole time. So, I slick got her almost with a gentleman's 30. And this is against Rum Nitty. I was super proud of Vixen though. She really showed up. She really she came to win. Like, she knew the odds was against her. That's just how you do it, man. I got nothing bad to say about her performance or her bars or nothing. She did what she had to do. Next one, Coffee versus John. Yeah, this was interesting. John has been on a run. John's material has been crazy this year. The Calico battle, the Sirius Jones, the Frack battle was amazing. Like, John was amazing that battle. He's been all these narratives about him being boring and him being like out of touch and all of that. Nah, he's been really countering that very well this year. So I had John going into this battle. I ain't gonna front. Coffee, she kind of does what she does, but I also feel like she's slightly overrated. I also feel like she's slightly overrated. Like, I think some people just be sipping the Kool-Aid too hard sometimes with certain people, and I think she's one of them. I ain't gonna lie. Lyrically, this was not close. I don't know what they talking about online in spaces or whatever. Lyrically, John clearly was better than her. You know what I'm saying? He was just rapping way better, in my opinion. He was just rapping way better. Now, it wasn't on the Frack level, but he did enough to win every round. That's just how I feel about this battle. Like, Coffee, I wasn't really getting too much out of her. Like, this is first watch, so I'm gonna, how you just going off the moment and you just waiting for like the stuff that's just gonna hit on the first watch. But she just wasn't giving me nothing where I felt like, oh, I gotta watch that back. Like, what did she say? You know how you be like, oh, did she just say something slick? It wasn't really like that. So I had John clear, maybe with a 30. You know what I'm saying? She tried though. She shook her ass. Her ass looked nice. Body looks nice. She came with the cowboy hat with the, bullpen reference. And that was the thing about it too. Like, a lot of those bull bars, I don't know if she did her homework or if she did like watch all his battles or just like bullpen. Like, first of all, there's more than one bullpen rapper. So if you're gonna go into that bag, you're risking like that, a lot of that stuff being said before, because like there's a lot. The bullpen is a whole league, so you can't just be saying bull flips and not checking out to see if those things been said before. It's already hard to make it sound not predictable in itself. Like, but I felt like a lot of that stuff had been heard before and it just wasn't hitting like that. So yeah, I got Vixen winning so far for the girls, and I got T-Top and John winning so far for the guys. Next battle, Jazz versus Tay-Rock. Oof, another goodie. I was scared for Jazz this battle. I was scared for Jazz this battle, even though there's always that factor of Jazz is friends with a lot of these top tier, god tier battle rappers, and anyone with eyes and ears could see that last year a lot of them dudes, they was playing with her. Twerk definitely played with her. Who else did she battle? Clips, Geechee. Like, these guys will go 50 or 40% when it comes to Jazz for some reason. They just don't want to hurt her. I can't say that for Tay-Rock, but as far as percentage-wise, I say Tay-Rock was about 70% for Jazz. He had a fire first round, but when I tell you she rapped about 3 times longer than he did, she did. The first 2 rounds, she was bombing. And he had good rounds, but they was short compared to her. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you watch him versus Big K, he's rapping for like 10 minutes, like she said. But it was like role reversals. Like, he rapped the time limit in this one, and she was going way over, and she was bombing the whole time. Now, he got the 3rd clear. So I had Jazz 2-1 fire battle between the both of them. But yeah, that stigma is still there. The guys play with Jazz. It's just to a degree. It just is what it is. Now, we got 40 bars versus Twerk. This battle did not go the way I thought it was going to go. Like, just energy-wise, the hype was there for this battle. They had this big argument in that Airbnb the day before, debating on whose pen is better, blase, blase, blah. Anwar was talking all of this crap that she's not going to get around, whatever the case may be. I ain't going to lie, I expected more from both of them. Now, 40 goes first. Very good round. Very good round. The energy. And let me say this, with both of these people, 40 and Twerk, it's never if they have the talent, it's never if they can get the job done, it's always if they're going to show up. As far as 40 goes, it's like, okay, is she going to get through her material clean? And what kind of performance we're going to get? Those are the 2 question marks. Where it's never like if she has the ability to beat the person or if she has the material. It's always those 2 things. Twerk is if he gonna have all his rounds, like, same thing. Is he gonna get through clean? Is he gonna have all his rounds, his material together? Performance is pretty much always like we're waiting for a Twerk to perform. We want a Twerk performance. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's known for, haymakers and performing. So round 1, like I said, 40, she came out strong. Bars, back to back. If you know, you know. Every line, she's saying something slick. She don't really waste that paper. Like, she might say something the first sentence. The first few words, she's saying something. Like, that's why I like her. She's like, anyone that say 40 is slow to get to where she's going, they just don't understand how the style. Twerk, on the other hand, now let me say this. I expected the energy to be a lot higher for 40 bars. You know, after coming off the Sharon battle and doing what she did on that, you know, she had a good first round. She won the first round, in my opinion. But then the momentum just got sucked right out for her. Pause. Because she choked that second round. And the third round, she got it out, but Sharon's round was a killer. So she lost that 2-1 clear. So I'm expecting her to go crazy in this battle. But she was at like a 40-50%, just energy wise. It's just like, bruh, pick it up. You battling Twerk. But needless to say, her pen was way better than his the whole battle. Like, I don't know what Twerk was doing up there, man. He was literally living off the gas because he was not good. And Twerk is good. Like, that was not a good Twerk. If you've seen Twerk versus Pass, this was not that. He was going through the motions, like Three Letterman said. He had probably like 4 or 5 hot lines this whole battle. And a lot of those lines was not direct. The 2 lines that stuck out for me for this whole battle, the hamburger helper line, I think that was in the second, and the Smash Bros line for Yoshi. I think those 2 was in the second. And that was it. Like, I don't know what people... Anyway, I had 40 get that first clear. Just off of material. Like, he was not saying much. And he was taking a long time. Like, he was taking a long time. And me personally, I don't like that. Like, I'm more of like an AMG mode. Get to it. Like, he's like... And like the stuff in between when he got to his punch, haymaker, whatever, it wasn't really always rhyming. This is like, yo, this is like what Anwar was so confident in. Like, it's not, I don't know if he was freestyling. I didn't like it. 40's run was more cleaner, was more together, and she was hitting more points. To me, it's that simple. Now, I know you got a lot of Twerk super fan. Anytime you got these top tier male battle rappers, you're going to have like super fan stands that's going to say they won regardless. For instance, Tay-Rock, he got the polls versus Jazz. You know, same thing with Rum Nitty, but they clearly lost. And this is probably the same. 40 ended her second really fast. And even that round is debatable. Like I said, her energy was not where I wanted it to be for this battle. You know what I'm saying? I felt like she would have brought that out for this battle. And it's not even so much energy with her. It's more of like a comfortability thing. Because she doesn't really typically just get crazy energy-wise. You really only seen that in a few of her battles. Like, she did that with Miss Hustle. That would have been great to see. But, you still got performances like her KCJ battle or her Ill Will performance where she just super smooth, like she just kind of floating, you know, and it's just like she's confident, she's comfortable, she knows these rounds are killer. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, she's not questioning anything. She good. But yeah, she stopped her second short. Twerk did have a few lines in there, but I gotta see this battle again because I think she could have had a chance to even get that round because he wasn't really. It wasn't like he was just bombing on her. Like, he wasn't, man. And his third, he barely got out of his third. And that was probably her strongest round. So that's that. 40 bars, 2 on the first and third, man. I don't see I don't see how you can give it any other way unless you just like, you know, one of them fans. And then you had, so this is crazy because you had the Jazz and Tay-Rock. So we was on the high. And then you get 40 and Twerk. It kind of sucked the energy out the room. And then last but not least, you got Geechee and Hustle, which this is a battle I'm not excited to see at all. I already have my stigma with this battle. They on the same team. You know what I'm saying? I was not excited about, and Geechee been playing. Man. I don't think he's taken the battle serious since the easy block captain battle. Hustle, can you always count on her performance? Her material, I wasn't like over the moon about though. This battle, you know, she got the projection, she got the delivery and everything. I felt like she recycled a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff just seemed very similar to older battles with her. And like, It was like couple things in particular. I know that she said similar stuff before. But, you know, this battle is almost a toss-up because you got that. You got the fact that I'm not excited to see the battle anyway. Geechee played a little bit. I think he might have stole the first round because of, like I said, the recycled stuff for me. And he had a few lines in there that was creative. But he kind of took the next 2 rounds off. But she wasn't super crazy. Like, her performance, yes. But it's like, once you get past that, like, and for me, I'm going to get past the performance quick. That's just not my favorite part of battle rap. What are you saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So this one is a toss-up. You could go either way. I'm going to watch it again just for I can find a definitive winner, but I could have went 2-1 either way. I wasn't thrilled about that battle. That was probably my least favorite battle to watch. I was thinking about so many other things when that battle was going on. So yeah, there you have it. Like I said, I got Vixen winning and Jazz winning clear. I got 40 edge in her battle against a twerk that was not. Like, Anwar, you gotta stop, man. You doing way too much. If you heard them bars and you was doing all that, nah. Like, it wasn't like that at all. Sorry. I know that you're his manager, but you ain't gotta lie to kick it, bro. Yeah, Geechee and Hustle was a toss-up. Anyway, tell me what y'all think in the comment section. That's my first watch reaction. Kings versus Queens Summer Madness URL. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.